Tapan, a lot of young people who write into us on the Money Mile, they tend to believe that, I'm working somewhere, I'm covered in a group insurance plan, and I therefore don't need an individual health cover. And we keep trying to tell them that, look, it's not enough. You may tomorrow change your job, you may be laid off. These are all realities of today. And how important, therefore, is it that just because you have a group health plan, is it enough? Or do you still need a good individual or a family? There are a lot of family plans, and a lot of young people today say, I'd rather also cover my parents. Can you tell us a little about that?
One, I'm happy to the kind of understanding you have of the issue here. First and foremost, let's understand that when we are young, our brain is not wired to see risk, which is good because that is how development in the world happens. So if it was too wired, you would not move out of the house. But it's also bad because then we are not taking simple things like a good cover for ourselves, not only for health, for home, for all the assets that we have created, and exposing ourselves to huge severity, which may put us back by 30, 40 years of labor that we have put in, and exposing it as we go along. So fundamentally, the first thing is look at insurance seriously. It doesn't cost much, it's insignificant compared to what you earn, but has a huge impact in terms of what it saves when things go wrong. That is the first message. Second, when it comes to health, companies provide a health cover, which I am seeing over a period of time has become is not substantial at all. There are limits to it, 3 lakh, 5 lakh, whatever it is. And if we look at the illnesses which is happening, the way it can just boomerang out of control is huge. Now, other issue is as you get older and you move along, and when you suddenly want to take a health cover, let's say at 50 or 60, one thing which is very, very clear in all the policies is that your pre-existing diseases will not be covered when looking at individual covers, which means that the older you get, the chances that you have some disease, whether you are aware or not aware, that also is a clause, is very high. So why would you hesitate to take a cover when you're young? In fact, there's a very interesting story which I've told very early on. I started working in insurance companies. It was my first job, and that's why I'm a hardcore PNC insurer, in the year 91. So like any child when they start working, the first thing they think is that on the first salary, what they should buy for their parents. So I was also, I thought I should buy something. And I thought, if I work for an insurance company, the best thing I buy for my parents is insurance cover. Yeah. So I bought 3 policies for my parents. One was health. In that early day also, I realized that this is very, very good. Second was home, which covers burglary, content, and everything. And third was a personal accident policy. I remember my conversation with my father, who was in the police in that time. I told him that I got my first salary and I bought this, for both of you. My father asked me, don't you realize that I'd be covered by the government for my health, yeah? And it's like unlimited. And,
yes.
And don't you realize that I'm in the police and you say that burglary and all is covered, And I think that somewhere I missed in my, education providing to you. And how could you think like it? They were not very happy that I joined an insurance company to begin with. Now let's watch what happened. I had belief and I kept on, and this is a real story, yeah? And I kept on renewing the policies. When my father retired and he had some assignments and he was handling that outside the home that he was staying in the town, there was a burglary. Yeah. He also had a bypass after retirement, and whatever government position he would be in after retirement, it's very difficult to manage that. My policies paid all that. Yeah, and obviously I didn't remind him of the conversation that he had with me when I joined. But the point remains is, it is that important. If you look at it, see the cost of it, and see the impact it has if something goes wrong, I would be surprised. Why would you not buy, a good health cover, even if your company covers you?